Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Whenever you're watching this YouTube video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, this is Joan, this is my little niece, the daughter of my brother that also is selling his house, sold his house, and is going to go all in Bitcoin. She's leaving today back to the Netherlands to sell the house and do all the stuff. And now you're going to tell the people what is going to happen to Bitcoin. Bitcoin going up or down? She lost her tongue. Now let's quickly jump into the charts and see what I see on the charts, and let's not freak out directly guys, but yeah, it's looking bearish, but let's always stay positive. It's always about to be or not to be. Now let's go, let's say bam, 1 2 3 bam. We'll start on the 4-hour chart guys. Oh my god, you see that? Brrr, all red candles. We don't like that, but the Bam Bam did tell us. The Bam Bam did tell us here on the back. You don't see it really well now, but there is a short flag, the red one, and the Bam Bam did cross the green top line and the midline, and on the bottom here we saw the red line on top, and we saw a huge blue and yellow starting. All confirmations on the 4-hour chart to take that short, like a quadruple confirmation. If I look at the 1-hour chart, we could have probably seen it a little bit more early even. Look on the 1-hour chart, here already gave the short there at 7 o'clock. And then we had that massive dump. If you would have taken that one, let's say over here, one candle too late, and you would be exiting now somewhere here at the long flag, that would be a 10% profit without leverage. With leverage, way more. Now let's zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look at the day chart. On the day chart, I was telling you all the time, we have a low, we have a higher low, and we had that higher low over there. That higher low there is not that higher low anymore now. We dumped really low, like we are dumping to this level over here, and this orange line is now below that orange line, and that's not a higher low anymore. Yes, that one. And so that whole falling wedge breakout and retest, yes, we broke out, we did retest, but we fell through it again instead of going up. So no higher high, like higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. That pattern is gone on the daily chart guys. So on the daily chart we are under a 200-day moving average, plus we are creating a lower low now. We need to change that word to lower over there, which is not bullish but bearish. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Let's take a look at the 5-day chart. Every candle is 5 days. On this 5-day chart, yeah, it's boring, huh? Yeah, I know, I'm very boring. You can see that we are on the Gaussian channel, and you want to go to Papa? No? Oh, in the midline, and we broke that midline, and we, yeah, okay, you can go if you want. See you later. I'll be busy for another 5 minutes. That midline, we broke it, and we are trying to retest it, but we didn't. We were rejected, and we are going down. Just like this situation over there, we broke it, we tried it, we rejected, we went down more, and now we had another red. And then after those 3 red candles, we finally had the huge green saving candle. 3 red candles. Will we again have that huge green saving candle? That is the question, you know, guys. And this candle opened on the 16th, so it's going to make a new candle today. Will that new candle today become a 5-day huge green candle, or will we take it all the way to the bottom of the Gaussian channel? That is around 34,800, and that didn't happen many times before. The last time that happened was over here, March 2020. That's a long time ago. If that happens, that is completely like the bull market, in my opinion. That is over for a couple of months. Here on the weekly, if we zoom out a little more, on the 15-minute, you can see that the BAM is calling for a long flag now. On the weekly, we are still kind of intact, but something very worrying, but I will show you in a minute. But we had in the weekly a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and this higher low is still intact. We are still around that 38k level. The low before was around 31k. So on the weekly it's still looking good, except for what I already talked about this week many times, this NVT. It should be red. It turned gray, it turned red for a second, and this week it's turning gray again. The last time that happened, again, red to gray to red to gray, that was the 50% dump all the way to 30k. So this is not positive. The only thing that is positive on this chart is that at the moment, if you look at the gray bottoms over there, we are still kind of in a uptrend in the NVT, but we can fall a little bit more down to the 111 level that we did there, but that would mean a massive dump all the way back to 30k again. Let's see on the weekly. The weekly is going to close in a couple of days, I think 2 days at the moment, and if we close over here, that is then for me still okay, because I'm still believing that Bitcoin can do what it did, for example, over here, 108% in a couple of weeks, 16 weeks. So I believe that Bitcoin can still do that from here even to there, but then we need to, this is hope, because we need to stay above these levels, like I said, and the daily is closing too low. So now let's see what the weekly will do in 2 days. The monthly, we can see the same over here, guys. It's not looking positive because we are down below that orange line, and orange line is the 12 moving average, the 12 monthly moving average, sorry, and we are down below it. And I told you, when we are down below it, that's not good, because the last time that happened was also in March 2020. That was a huge drop, and if we come down below it, we need to have this saving candle that goes above it again, because you can see the other times we came down below it over here, that was the start of the bear market in 2018, and the other time we came down below it over there, that was again the start of the bear market in 2014. So we don't want to be below it. This one is going to close in 10 days and 11 hours. This one needs to close much higher to create a new candle that is green and go above it again, or this one needs to go above it, but then we need to close this one above 47,000. That means that Bitcoin needs to do a 10k run in the next 10 days. So that's a lot. So always, I'm always hopeful, but I'm getting more bearish every day the moment I see these charts. Let's be honest. I need to be honest. Also here on the MACD, we can see the cross. We didn't see the cross till all the way back over here. That was when the bear market started in June 2018. That was when the blue line crossed the red line. This line is crossing again. This is also a very bearish signal. Do we still see an uptrend here in the RSI? We did see an uptrend till this moment, so about that, but we are breaking that. If we calculate from here, we are breaking that. We are still higher than the beginning, but look, we are breaking that trend line that we were forming. But let's see how this all will fold out, guys. The conclusion, what is my conclusion? What are you talking about, Didi? The conclusion is that Bitcoin is in trouble at the moment. The conclusion is that I'm buying the dip. I have I think a few thousand US dollar Tether left. I'm going to buy the dip because I'm dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin also when Bitcoin is dropping down. And when Bitcoin goes to the top, there are some moments that I will sell a little bit Bitcoin so I can buy Bitcoin back a little bit cheaper. This is only my trading portfolio. My hodling portfolio, I'm still hodling. I still believe that Bitcoin is the most unique asset that will be used as a store of value, that will be used as the digital gold of the 21st century, that will be used as peer-to-peer cash all over the world, that will be adopted. The technology will be adopted to create monetary systems in El Salvador, in Argentina, in Brazil, I think all over the world. So my belief in Bitcoin long term, nothing wrong with it. That's about to be or not to be. and I'm investing in the long term. I'm spending money for life, but the rest, I'm not buying houses, Lamborghinis, all that stuff. I don't need that, because I think Bitcoin is my perfect hedge for the future and for the future of my kids. So I am buying these dips, and that is what I would advise as a non-financial advisor to do. You to do the same. Buy the dips, dollar cost average. I hope my brother's money is very soon on the bank account of the selling of his house, so he can start to buy these dips. I hope I gave you a little bit peaceful mind, and of course, yes, I know that you're going to say, "Oh, Didi is bearish." Yes, the charts show me now that I need to start to turn a little bit bearish, but still long-term bullish. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this information, Denise, and everything else. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment, because I love to respond to your comments. Also, I love to learn from what you have to comment. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow again. Today I'm going to spend the last day with my brother, and then the rest of the week it's filming for this really cool documentary, but I will tell you more next time. Thank you, and see you tomorrow again, guys. Bam.